Topic 1. Trump administration's actions on tariffs and environmental regulations, including blocking California's ban on gas-powered cars and potential increases in auto tariffs. President Trump signed a resolution blocking California's regulation that bans the sale of new gasoline vehicles by 2035. He criticized the regulation as crazy, and California is preparing a legal response, with 10 other states joining the lawsuit. Trump also mentioned the possibility of increasing tariffs on auto imports in the near future, aiming to boost domestic manufacturing investment. These acts reflect the Trump administration's broader push to roll back environmental regulations and adjust tariffs on automobiles and other imports. Topic 2. Geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, particularly Israel's strikes on Iran and their impact on global markets. Tensions in the Middle East have escalated as Israel conducted airstrikes targeting Iran's nuclear program, resulting in the deaths of high-ranking military leaders and nuclear scientists. In retaliation, Iran launched drones. The military conflict has significantly impacted global markets, with oil prices surging over 8% due to fears of potential blockades in the Strait of Hormuz, a key oil transport route. Airlines are canceling or delaying flights to Israel, and European stock markets are experiencing declines. The U.S. has stated it was not involved in the strikes and is urging a resumption of nuclear negotiations with Iran, but a blockade of the strait could severely disrupt global oil supplies. Topic 3. Technological advancements and challenges, including AI investments by Meta and AMD, and widespread Google Cloud outages. Google Cloud experienced significant outages globally, disrupting many internet services. Google reported issues with several GCP products, and engineers are working on recovery. This setback comes as Google strives to compete with Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure in the cloud infrastructure market. Meanwhile, AMD unveiled its next-generation AI chips, the Instinct MI400 series, intensifying competition with NVIDIA. AMD is collaborating with AI startups to enhance chip and software design, anticipating the AI chip market will exceed $500 billion by 2028. Meta is also strengthening its position in AI by investing $14.3 billion in the AI company Scale and expanding its AI research efforts. Topic 4. Economic impacts of tariffs and inflation concerns, with Janet Yellen predicting a 3% increase in inflation due to tariffs. Former Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen predicted that President Trump's tariff policies would lead to rising prices and decreased household incomes. She expects inflation to rise by at least 3% this year due to tariffs, despite recent lower-than-expected inflation rates in the U.S. Yellen noted that tariffs would impact prices, potentially reducing average household income by about $1,000. Trump's tariff policies are anticipated to contribute to a slowdown in U.S. and global economic growth, with the OECD forecasting a decline in U.S. GDP growth from 2.8% in 2024 to 1.6% in 2025. The increase in trade costs from tariffs could lead to higher consumer prices, creating uncertainty across the economy. Topic 5. Air India crash and its implications for Boeing's new CEO. A tragic accident occurred when an Air India 787-8 Dreamliner crashed shortly after takeoff, resulting in the deaths of most of the 242 people on board. This incident poses a significant challenge for Boeing's new CEO, Kelly Oatberg, tarnishing the company's safety record. The crash could hinder Oatberg's efforts to address safety and production issues that Boeing has faced in recent years. Following the accident, Boeing stock fell by about 5%, negatively impacting the company's image ahead of the Paris Air Show. Although the 787 Dreamliner had not previously experienced fatal accidents, this incident raises questions about its safety. Indian authorities are investigating the cause of the crash, with Boeing and U.S. aviation regulators also party.